The awards you see here were won by the Portsmouth High School Clipper Band during their trip to Charlottesville and Winchester, Virginia. Cable Channel 12 is proud to bring this event to you. Coming up next.
Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. And I can't wait to get on the road again.
Clipper Festival 81 is brought to you in part by J. Edwards Toyota and Yokin's Restaurant, Sweaterville, USA, Imperial Cleaners, Piscataqua Savings, Portsmouth Flower Shop, Eagle Photo, Weeks Restaurant, and Gallagher Sports Center. The Portsmouth High School Clipper Marching Band took 2 impressive first-place victories in Charlottesville, Virginia. Now we're in Winchester, Virginia, and that means tougher competition and bigger trophies if they win. I'm Chuck Mancuso. With me is Tom Farini. Welcome to Virginia.
Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful place to be, Virginia. It's a nice place to bring a band. The people that are housing the band here at Duff's Motel are very, very nice, and everyone's very helpful and courteous down here in the South.
Tom, you've been in the band before as a band member, and now you're outside the band. Looking inside, what is the difference between being in the band and outside the band now?
Well, I feel a lot of the same emotions as I watch the kids go through what they go through, preparing for competitions, taking time off when they're doing sightseeing, but always it's in your mind that the competition's coming. You have to compete in concert competition, parade competition, and field show competition, and that pressure's always there, and I can feel the kids feeling it.
Are you excited for them?
I'm very excited. It's quite an experience for them to be able to go through it. I know I always enjoyed it and felt I'd learned something. And these kids are great. What they seem to learn is just teamwork and how much they have to depend on each other to get the job done. You may not like the person you're marching next to or playing next to in the concert band, but if you don't work with that person, you can't get the job done. So you really have to work together like a team.
Now it's on to the real thing after all the rehearsals and the sightseeing. A few rehearsals are left, but the competition begins today.
That's right. The competitions start today with the concert band competition, or that rather wind ensemble. And the wind ensemble will be at the Shenandoah Conservatory of Music, competing with other bands from around the country. And they'll see how they can do in this very rigorous competition.
I'm excited.
I am too. It's a real nice way to start the competition with this indoor thing. A lot of people, when they think of the band, they think of them marching down the street, but kids in the band have to attain quite a degree of musicianship in order to be able to do a wind ensemble performances like they're capable of doing, have done in the past, and are hopefully going to complete today.
And Cable Channel 12 is here in Winchester, Virginia, and we'll bring you the rehearsals and as much of the competitions as we possibly can. The Portsmouth High School Clipper Marching Band in Winchester, Virginia will continue right after this.
Edwards Toyota and All Makes Leasing is pleased to be a sponsor so that Channel 12 can bring you the special program of our Clipper Band. We're proud also to donate our commercial time so that you may enjoy every precious moment of our children as they perform here in Virginia. I'm very pleased to tell you I'm surrounded today by those who really have worked hard and backed the band and helped them get here. They're affectionately known as the Tagalongs. And are we proud of our band, Tagalongs?
The first full day in Winchester was completely devoted to rehearsals, with the band up early to travel 20 miles to Randolph-Macon Academy in Front Royal, Virginia. The band needed a place to put the finishing touches on their field and parade shows. Band director William Elwell, music director Warren Muchmore, and their staff had their work cut out for them with some long rehearsal hours in the sun. Before rehearsal began, Mr. Elwell gave them some idea of what to improve upon.
We talked about the judging area at Apple Blossom being so short in comparison to the nice view we had of our band all the way and what you were playing all the way. He said it really was a plus. He said, however, there were some things that he noticed that when you're in a difficult competition, some people are going to take off. One of them, and it floored me, I told the seniors, was Shakos. He said the majority of the Shakos in the group were worn perfectly, but some were not. And I said, do you mean it? He said, well, one of the guys was taking off in marching for precision uniformity, and that's one of the things he was looking for. The other thing was uniformity of stride, which he said for the most part was a plus, but there were certain individuals, and we know what that came from the problems in the front. Also, he talked about the diagonals, where some places in the band they were excellent. Early in the band they felt they were good. Later in the band they felt they were bad. Musically, he was very impressed. He said that there was some overblowing in the first trumpets, and that's something I've talked to you about on almost a weekly basis. All of those things are things that he talked to me about in a positive manner. And all the things that we have to think about as we get involved with the rehearsal for these kind of parade today in particular. I don't know if everybody is getting the 4-step interval between ranks on parade. And I think that's important. Also, he suggested to us that being early in the parade, everything has got to be perfect or we have a problem. And I passed that on to you first thing this morning.
Mr. Owell received these words of advice from a judge at the Dogwood Festival in Charlottesville, where the band won 2 first-place trophies. This judge would also be judging the band in the 54th Annual Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival in Winchester. Then it was time for rehearsal, beginning with some warm-up exercises.
5, 6, 7, 8!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go slow. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Backward. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left. Up. And 2, 3, 4. Forward. Up. Get the chins up, all of them. And to the right. Up. Forward. Up. Ready. 1. Backward. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Time.
6, 7, 8. To the left. Up. Backward. Up.
That's cute.
To the left. Backward. Up. Mark time. Up.
This portion of Clipper Festival 81 has been brought to you by Piscataqua Savings on Pleasant Street in Portsmouth. We'll be back with more of the Clipper Band in Winchester, Virginia after this. Coming soon to Piscataqua Savings 24-hour banking. That's right, Piscataqua Savings Bank will offer you banking convenience 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, Sundays, Mondays, and always. With their ultra-modern automatic teller machine, you'll be able to make deposits, withdrawals, and other banking transactions whenever it's convenient for you. This automatic teller will soon be on demonstration at Piscataqua Savings to show you how easy it is to operate. When you come for a demonstration, you could win up to $20 instantly immediately, and you'll be entered into a drawing for a free trip to Bermuda for two, or cash equivalent. Watch for the demonstration announcement. You don't have to be a Piscataqua Savings customer to be eligible for the prizes. And remember, the people at Piscataqua Savings are always cheerfully ready to help you. So come on in and try the automatic teller just for the fun of it. Piscataqua Savings, member FDIC.
While the band was preparing to perform a run-through of their field show, Chuck talked to a former Portsmouth native, Colonel Driscoll from Randolph-Macon Academy in Front Royal, where the rehearsal took place.
It's a delight for us to have the Portsmouth High School band here practicing in our fields.
You're originally from Portsmouth, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Graduated from Portsmouth High School in 1949, then went to the University of New Hampshire and graduated in 1953, and went into the Air Force and retired in 1975 and came here at that time. So we're really delighted to have the Portsmouth Clipper Band down here practicing at Randolph-Macon Academy.
Say hi to everybody at home.
Well, I have a lot of relatives, and of course a lot of Driscolls in Front Royal. They're all welcome to come down and visit us here in the sunny South. There's so many Driscolls in Portsmouth that some of them aren't even my relatives. But here I'm the only one in the phone book, so it won't be at all difficult for them to find me.
And it's beautiful country here. It's really beautiful. The band is very happy to be here.
Well, thank you. We have a band and drill team that'll be in the parade in Winchester also on Saturday, and we're just delighted about the way it's going. We were here 3 years ago when the Clipper Band came down, and I think came in second in 2 or 3 of the competitions, and of course we're hoping that they'll be number one where they ought to be this year.
Okay, well, thank you. Good luck to your band, too.
Thank you. Thank you.
After Chuck talked with Colonel Driscoll, the band got ready to do a run-through of the show.
That's it, right there, where it ended. That was where it was. All over the place.
Come on. Go.
After the first run-through, it was time for the Clippers to polish up some of their techniques.
1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. Set it up. Oh, wait a minute. Piccolo, stay right where you are first. That's where we found a problem. Hustle over there and do the Piccolo. And then when you run through this afternoon, I will do some visuals. I very seldom do this with a band. We have time, young men and women. We have time to improve every one of the things I've talked about. We have time. Can we run through it once more? Yeah.
After a full day of field show rehearsal, the band went back to the hotel where Tom talked to a few of them.
This is Christy Vogt and Michelle Cloutier.
Yep.
And what do you do in the band?
I play French horn trumpet on the field and saxophone in concert. I'm in color guide.
And you're in the color garden. How do you feel after today's long rehearsals?
Dead. I want to go to bed. No, really.
Do you think you accomplished a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, I think it was a good practice.
It was.
We needed a long one. Well, yeah, we needed a long one. We really haven't practiced that much, and we needed a good day.
This is Rick Thomas, longtime chaperone and even band member. And you've been on a couple of trips now. And how has it changed since you were in the band and since you've been a chaperone in different trips? Has it changed? It doesn't seem like it's changed for me, and I know on my trips it seems the same now as it was then.
Well, no, it hasn't changed much for me either, because the work is still just as hard and things go on schedule.
They always go on schedule.
Always, always.
How was the rehearsal today?
It was long and hot, tiresome. I think the kids will be tired tonight, but we got a lot accomplished, and I think they're looking forward to resting and relax tonight.
You think they'll sleep tonight?
I think they should settle down pretty good.
Okay, take care, Rick, and have a nice trip.
Okay, thank you.
This is Tom Daniels, and Tom, what year are you and what instrument do you play?
ED class of 82, and I play the trumpet.
You play the trumpet, and how was rehearsal today for you?
Very rough today. 8-hour rehearsal, I don't think, everybody would be tired right now.
Has the trip been a good experience for you so far?
For me, it's mostly a discipline. It's, everybody's been good on the trip, and nobody's been, kicked out yet. I hope not nobody. And I've learned a lot, learned to work in a group, be with somebody all the time.
You look like a group that's working together when you're rehearsing out there.
Yeah, we train a lot, believe me, during the fall year and stuff.
And how's the concert band sounding, the wind ensemble?
It's sounding a lot better. He's still working on, runs and stuff with the winds and stuff. He's working on that, but basically we got it practically pretty much down.
And how are your chops doing?
Mine are dead right now, totally, and I don't think I could play any more today if I had to.
Are you gonna put ice on it or anything like that, or just let it sit?
I just let it sit. It'll be good tomorrow.
Okay, we hope so.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you.
This portion of Clipper Festival 81 has been brought to you by Yokin's Restaurant and Gift Shop on Lafayette Road in Portsmouth. We'll be back with more of the Clippers in Winchester, Virginia, right after this.
March through Yokin's Restaurant on Lafayette Road in Portsmouth. At the sign of the Archie Blows, you'll find good food and the largest gift shop in New Hampshire. Everyone at Yokin's greets you with a smile. So march on in to the Spouter Room, the Moby Dick Room, or have a small party or function in our Scuttlebutt Function Room. Yokin's, as always, offers a wide selection of seafood and landlubber fare. You can pick from many scrumptious, reasonably priced items on Yokin's menu. And no trip to Yokin's would be complete without a march through Yokin's bountiful gift shop. The largest gift shop in New Hampshire, at Yokin's, is complete with any gift imaginable in any price range you want. Just ask our patrons.
I always find what I want here. Whenever I'm shopping for someone, they have what I want for that person.
I think it's very nice. It's the biggest one I've ever been in.
After your meal at Yokin's, march through the gift shop and try your key at the treasure chest. Some wonderful prizes may be in store for you, and bring the kids to Uncle Gus's Silent Zoo. After a pleasant meal at Yokin's, you'll find something for someone you love at Yokin's gift shop.
The selection's great.
A quick shower after rehearsal, then it was time for the kids to line up outside of Dust Rebel Motel for dinner, where Tom talked to more of them.
Well, we have quite a crew of gentlemen right here. We have 4 guys, 2 of whom I know. Peter Goodsell and Douglas Elwell. They're twins, so it's hard to tell them apart. And who are you 2?
I'm Peter Fox.
And you're? And what do you play?
Tuba.
Trumpet.
Trombone? Trumpet. Okay, so it's brass folks here. And how was the rehearsal today? How are you guys feeling now that you've had a chance to relax for a little while?
Beat.
How will you feel after dinner?
More beat.
How about you guys? Do you have more energy than they do?
Yeah, I think so, right, Pete?
I feel great, man. I just took a shower. Thanks very much, you guys. This is Jim Gordon, and Jim's a trumpet player. What year are you, Jim?
Can't
you remember what year you are? Have you been practicing that long you can't remember, huh? What year?
Third.
You sure?
Yes.
Third. So third's what?
Junior.
You sure?
Sure.
You look like you got a little bit of sun today. How you feeling?
Okay right now, but I suppose I'll feel pretty bad later.
How are you going to feel tomorrow? And how was the rehearsal today for you? Do you think it was a productive rehearsal?
I think we did pretty good. We all worked hard.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks.
This is Lisa what?
Landry.
Lisa Landry. And what do you do in the band?
I'm a flag in color guard.
And what year are you?
I'm a freshman.
Pretty exciting to be on this trip as a freshman. Did you ever think you'd be doing this when you joined the band? Did you know about it?
Yeah, I knew. That's why I joined. Not
Really?
No, it's fun though. I like it.
You're not tired? You don't look tired at all.
No, I've got a lot of energy.
That's good. Have a nice trip.
Thank you. Did I run?
These young ladies here would like to say hi to some people. Go ahead, ladies.
After a few hellos, the band went in for dinner. A long, hard day at rehearsal makes for some hungry musicians. It was nice to just sit around and talk for a while.
Early the next morning, the band went to the Skyline Caverns for a subterranean visit. Only the rest of the show will prove to you whether or not the band made it out. Actually, sightseeing is built into the itinerary to let the group and the chaperones relax between the tensions of rehearsal and competition. Later in the day, the band would tour Skyline Drive also, but first, a rigorous concert rehearsal was in order.
It wasn't just today. Today it was apparent it was a problem. And I just think that you've got to listen carefully in that phrase. We're going on now. Let's stop that phrase and find out something. And we'll continue. Ready? We'll start at 7. You join us when we continue. All right, you start on the first. Ready? I sharp, buddy. Why? That's what we've been planning on. That's what we've been planning on. Here we go, ready? Quickly, ready? Don't play with it now. Ready? 100. 1, 2, 3, go. Don't you like that, Jackie? That's 152. That is 152. Here we go. Ready? Same place. 1, 2, ready, go. You didn't wait for this beat. Ready? 1, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Do it again. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Seems fast. I agree. I agree with you, Jackie. It seems fast. Does that seem fast to you? Let's play it right. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. You started on the first beat. You start on the end of the first beat. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. One, two, ready, go. Bum, 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 wait for the first beat, and I'm laying the first beat down for you. Take it up the tempo now. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. What we're going to do, rehearse before we win. I'll just say time out. We have to take a 10-second break, but I take the bass clarinets out into the corner. We rehearse this and we'll come back on and play. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, down. Simple as that. Ready, go.
After the wind ensemble rehearsal, the buses left for a dinner get-together with the Bloomfield, Connecticut High School Band via Virginia's Skyline Drive, overlooking the beautiful Shenandoah Valley. Once the Clippers were united with the Bloomfield Band, we talked to them about the day's events.
The Portsmouth High School Clipper Band has just merged with the Bloomfield, Connecticut Band, and we're still in Virginia, although we've taken a long trip. What'd you think of the long trip?
Tiring. We all slept halfway, even though we shouldn't have.
The scenery was beautiful, though.
Yeah, a lot of pictures.
Right. You weren't even on the trip. How could you enjoy it?
Wait, I came from Connecticut, Virginia.
Yeah, Bloomfield.
Bloomfield, yes.
Right. Have you met before?
Yes,
Yes,
I was
we
just
have.
hosting the next one, and they came up for the UNH concert. We had an exchange concert up in, Portsmouth High School, and then we all went up to UNH. No, they didn't. We didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I forgot.
So how does it feel to be reunited?
It's, well, I didn't get to meet everybody. I met Jay. It's funny getting to meet everybody else for once.
Well, I don't know anybody else, so he's kind of,
Really?
my band and him. That's all about it. Yeah. Down here, I knew my cousins when we went to practice on that field in Randolph-Macon. They put a good big sign up. You could probably got pictures of it, but,
Next, we talked with Richard Brock, who's been with the Clipper Band for 3 years. Had a long day.
Yeah, we have.
Did you enjoy the caverns?
Yeah, they were nice.
What did you like better, the scenery on the ride down here or the caverns?
I like the caverns better.
And the hard work in between, right?
No, the caverns would be better.
How have you enjoyed the trip so far?
I've liked it a lot. It's been interesting. Been really interesting.
Do you find that you're learning a lot too, besides just rehearsing a lot and competing?
Yeah, fun. Yeah, fun.
You looking forward to dinner with the Bloomfield, Connecticut Band?
Yeah, I would say. It's going to be interesting talking to some friends.
You've hosted the Bloomfield, Connecticut Band before, right? So you know some of the members.
Yeah, I didn't host anybody, but I got to know some of the people in my section. There's a kid that's in my section, and he's a good friend, so I'm going to sit with him at dinner. So it's going to be pretty interesting.
Okay, well, have a good dinner.
Thank you.
I'm sitting with 3 members of the Portsmouth High School Clipper Band, and I don't know anyone. What's your name?
Sean Donnell.
And yours?
Hanley.
Debbie Donnell.
What'd you think of today's festivities?
It was nice, I liked it.
What did you like best?
Never mind, I won't.
The rehearsal in between?
No,
No. The caverns or the sightseeing?
the caverns.
Caverns were interesting.
That's a long ride. Did you catch any sleep on the bus?
No. I don't
No?
sleep. I'm afraid I'm going to miss something.
You can't?
Well, not on that bus,
Oh, really?
because it's too rowdy at night.
Did
so
you enjoy the sightseeing?
It was all the way until we started on the drive coming up here. It was kind of boring.
I think it's neat that you get to do interesting things like sightseeing, the caverns, and
Yeah.
The ride down here was beautiful through the drive.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? Why not?
Well, some of the parts I liked when we got way up, but coming down it was pretty boring.
Yeah, it gets kind of long after a while.
Yeah.
What do you do in the band?
I play baritone and oboe.
And just before dinner, we talked with Carol Smith.
In wind ensemble, I play timps, and on the field, I play snare.
That was a long drive from Winchester, or from the academy. This
Yeah.
afternoon. Are you tired and hungry?
No, I slept.
Oh, really?
We weren't supposed to, but I slept.
Uh-oh, I won't tell then.
No, don't tell, okay, Tom?
What did you think about the day in itself?
Well, yesterday, I know in marching, we got a lot fixed, a lot done. Today it was kind of hot, but we still got a lot done. It's just nitpicky things now, just.
What do you think of the sightseeing in between all the rehearsals?
Oh, it's wicked nice here. It's really pretty, but
Does it do a lot for morale?
I'm tired. Yeah, it does. At first, everyone was kind of hairy about sightseeing first because we wanted time to wind down at the end, and we thought maybe people would, slack off during sightseeing and not be ready to really buckle down and work. But now we're getting psyched again because it's getting close.
Okay, well, I see everybody's lining up for dinner, so you better get over there.
I'm Team 7.
Thank you.
They'll kill me if I'm not there.
After a quiet dinner with the Bloomfield, Connecticut Band, the Clippers returned to the motel for a good night's rest. The next morning was devoted to wind ensemble rehearsal, and that afternoon the competition began at the Shenandoah Conservatory of Music. The Clipper Concert Band performed 3 numbers: Symphonic Dance No. 3, Fiesta by Williams, Schumann's Chester Overture, and Chance's Incantation and Dance in that order.
evening's schedule. The band to perform next is the Portsmouth Senior High School Band from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, not Virginia, under the direction of Mr. William Elwell. The band will perform Symphonic Dance Number 3, The Fiesta by Williams, Chester Overture by Schumann, and Incantation and Dance by Chance.
be back with more of the concert competition in a moment. This portion of Clipper Festival 81 has been sponsored by Sweaterville, USA.
Stop by Sweaterville's clothing store on Maplewood Avenue in Portsmouth. Sweaterville has been first in Seacoast clothing for years, and the concerned, helpful sales staff continues a tradition of serving the community. Sweaterville offers reasonable prices on everything from durable and attractive clothes for kids and teens to clothing for men and women. Sweaterville has a wide and varied selection of sportswear for those adults and children who will be on the go this spring and summer. Meet all of your family sportswear needs at Sweaterville. Of course, Sweaterville continues its tradition of service to the community by bringing a wide selection of sweaters to you. Sweaterville offers you inexpensively washable synthetics, woolen synthetic blends, and the favorites of this clothing season, the natural wool and cashmere sweaters. Bring the family in and give Sweaterville a good looking over. Located in Portsmouth on Maplewood Avenue, Sweaterville has plenty of free parking for its patrons. It's open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday from 9:30 to 5:30, Thursday and Friday 9:30 to 9, Sunday from 1 to 5. Stop by Sweaterville for everything from sportswear to sweaters today. This portion of Clipper Festival 81 has been brought to you by Portsmouth Flower Shop. We'll be back with the results of the Wind Ensemble competition right after this. Say it with flowers at Portsmouth Flower Shop on Market Street in Portsmouth. Portsmouth Flower Shop has been in this historic area since 1914. In their new Market Street location, you can see more flowers than ever before, and of course, their flowers and plants are meticulously cared for, so you receive the best Portsmouth Flower Shop can give you. Portsmouth Flower Shop brings you a wide selection of silk flowers, and the new shop's well-lit interior is perfect for the person who wants to brighten someone's day with flowers. Portsmouth Flower Shop, as always, does a great job on that prom bouquet or wedding. Even if you just feel like seeing someone smile, buy them flowers at Portsmouth Flower Shop. Don't forget that Portsmouth Flower Shop is an FTD florist, so you can catch a smile with flowers at Portsmouth Flower Shop today.